What's up, guys? My name's Matt, and I'm back once again with some Lego Game of Thrones. This time is a little more related to the North, non-Starks. Um, just figures that even there's a couple that don't come from the North directly, but they are kind of related to the North in a way. Once again, I'm not going to be spoiling anything for the show. The only thing I explained last time was talking about Ned Stark. So all these characters appear in the show at some point, and that's it. We'll start off over here with Sir Arthur Dane. He actually comes from a southern house rather than a northern house in the show, but he's just really cool, I think. They even talk about in the show that he's a really good sword fighter, one of the best. And so he just has basic black pants, a metal armor, a nice Lord of the Rings helmet that has the nice sort of T-framing of the face. His face is also a clone trooper, one of the older ones. I gave him two swords. They're relatively long. One is the old knight sword, and then one is the Lord of the Rings sword. And that's it. The next character is Talissa. She is technically Talissa Stark, but the reason I didn't include her is in the previous one is just because she married into it, and there was already a lot of Starks in that last video anyway. For her, I gave her more of the black ponytail look that comes from the new Spider-Man Far From Home, Mary Jane. Although it's just MJ, actually, I'm sorry. Played by Zendaya. She wears Éowyn's dress from Lord of the Rings, and Catwoman's face, which is a little hard to see, but it has like the purple lipstick. Next we have Tormund Giantsbane. He's a wildling that we see in the show. I gave him Ron Weasley's sort of popped up hair. I gave him just a regular axe that you can make with like two blades on a regular sized wand stick. The shirt he wears is from the Chitauri, and then for his just face, I gave him one of the dwarves' faces from The Hobbit. I don't remember which one. There's like 13 of them, and they all have kind of weird sounding names. But this is Tormund. The next character we have is Roderick Cassell. He also works for the Starks. He is sort of like one of their right-hand man. And you'll see him in the show, especially in the first season, more with Catelyn Stark. And so I gave him just a regular old sword, and his face is Saruman's face, which is a little hard to see beyond the beard, but it's Saruman's face with a Viking torso, green cape from the Hobbit series, and then just basic gray pants and gray arms. And then the specialized beard is actually not too accurate to him from the show, a little more based with like the books, but still kind of gets in with that older, because he is an older gentleman in the show. Next we have Ygritte, who is also a wildling we see in the show, and she's an archer, so I gave her a bow and arrow. Her hair is actually Anna's hair, like from Frozen. She came from a minifigure, the Disney minifigures. Her shirt as well as torso comes from Harry Potter, from Newt Scamander's, and then her face is also Anna's from the Disney minifigs. Next we have, of course, Ramsay Bolton, because you can't have a good show without good villains. He has a crossbow, which you can see here. That's, I believe, actually Embo's crossbow from Star Wars. He also has a hot dog, which if you've seen the show, I don't think I need to explain why he has a hot dog. He just does. His hair is actually Harry Potter's hair, with Marcus Flint's face on it. He has more of like a little kind of scowly face. And then his shirt is just basic, sort of like Imperial black suit outfit. And then finally we have Another villain, the Night King, leader of the White Walkers. He has a spear, which is unfortunately not made of ice, but still cool. And he also has more of a unique sword with sort of this tooth design with like a little grip on the bottom. His shirt is also Luke Skywalker's shirt, more like the Jedi robes. And he also has Hydro Man's face and hands, also from the where I got the MJ hair was from the newer Spider-Man Far From Home set. And then the sort of spiky armor that he wears on his shoulders, the shoulder pads, comes from a Vikings set as well. So here we go one more time. Sir Arthur Dane, Talissa Stark, Tormund Giantsbane, Roderick Cassell, Ygritte, Ramsay Bolton, and then the Night King. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you do enjoy these videos. And if you ever think of another Game of Thrones character who I haven't made into Lego before, please let me know. I'm always looking for more. Thanks again, and stay safe.